Hi guys, I'm back. I'm still feeling kind of ucky, but I've managed to get through my work week and decided to take today off. I had a little bit of paperwork to do, but then I was thinking I need to do another project video. So I probably, if you've been on my Facebook page before, you have seen the captured fairy in a light bulb. I made this probably, I don't know, maybe 7 months ago. First attempt, and I really like the way that it turned out. It's just real simple. It's a real light bulb. Like I said, if you've been on my Facebook page, and you've probably seen this already. I might have shown it in another video. I'm not sure, but I got some requests in my inbox for a tutorial video for this. So I'm going to do my best to walk you guys through it, but it will be in several parts because there is a process to this. You start off with just a regular light bulb. There's different size light bulbs you can use. Does not have to be this size at all, but I want to go with a bigger one for the next one that I make. So, I mean, it's really neat looking. You can just put it on a key ring. It looks really good in my living room. I hang it on the ceiling fan in there, and I like them. They make a nice gift, and it's real simple to make once you get the light bulb cleaned out. And you can go anywhere with it. It doesn't even have to be a captured fairy and a light bulb. You can do so many projects with light bulbs. So, how many times do you change your light bulbs out at home and just throw it in the trash can, or even like at work or wherever? People throw light bulbs away every day. So there's kind of a supply for them. Also, I'm not finding a lot of these style anymore, other than like this is for the refrigerator. It might even be for the oven. I can't remember. It's one of the appliances that this one came out of. But I'm not finding a lot of these in the stores anymore. A lot of them are moving to the coil. I forgot what they call that one. That's really crazy. I was married to an electrician and he used to bring them home all the time. I don't know what you call them, but the coil light bulbs, the fluorescent ones. But and I haven't figured out what to do with those yet. I have a few of them, but I'm like, I'm not there yet with that. But I just want to do this video, or this tutorial is probably going to be broken up into different parts because you want to take your time when doing this. I noticed that I've gotten some messages also from some younger teens, and a couple of kids that are following me on YouTube. You don't want to do this project by yourself. You want to have an adult with you. I do not recommend anybody, young, trying to separate this. It's dangerous. You have to have a steady hand with it. You want to wear gloves. You want to possibly even put on some like goggles over your eyes. The glass on the inside of this is really fine, and it could just pop, and you could have all kinds of problems. So I do not recommend any children doing this project. Get an adult. Get an adult to help you. If you're an adult and you're scared of the light bulb popping in your hand, then you don't want to do it either without gloves. Um, I don't know. I always think of safety first when it comes to children. I mean, this channel is kind of open to anyone to watch it. So, with that being said, basically the things that I use to do this is pliers, needle nose pliers. I choose the light bulb that I want, and I have several sizes here. This is one that came out of an aquarium. I have a few more in the bag, like I said, that I just saved. Different sizes. Doesn't have to be that size. Um, anyway, so I need to step away from the camera real quick and grab the lighter because you're going to have to use a lighter with this. So let me grab this lighter. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is pick your light bulb and figure out the size that you want to use. You want to keep your hands away from the top of it. Like I said, it's a standard light bulb. You want to take a lighter, candle or lighter, no matches. Seriously, no matches. I've tried it both ways. The candle tends to heat this up a little bit more. With the lighter, you have control over the heat. So basically what you want to do, on the bottom of the light bulb, you're going to see this little metal piece that's on there. See it right here, this little tab? Okay, on this light bulb, that would be super simple because it's kind of soldered on there, and you're basically just heating the solder back up and it'll pop off. On these light bulbs, it's soldered, but it's actually flattened down. Now you see a little lip of it already popped up because I've already heated it up, and I probably heated this up when I was planning on using it and then got sidetracked. So what you want to do is you want to take your heat source. A good lighter would be like a candle, like those candlestick lighters you can pick up anywhere. That's better because you can hold it away and then just kind of touch it. I'm so out of frame. You can hold it away and just kind of touch it. So all I do is I keep my hands at the bottom of the bulb. If you're a child and you are attempting this, even when I've asked you not to, or recommended that you don't, put some gloves on. Put some gloves on. So, anyways, I don't practice what I preach because I've done so many of these. It's just a risk that I take. So, you're gonna take it. You're gonna heat up the bottom of it. Move the lighter. Move it. You don't want to just focus on one part of this. Basically, what you're doing is you're heating up the bottom of that, and you want to get it to where the glue or solder or whatever this is on the bottom of it will release it. When you get it warm, get your needle nose pliers. They're the best. And you're just going to take this and you're just going to kind of work it off. Very carefully work it off. There's no sense in getting in a hurry with it. I mean, you can end up making the whole part here break off. You don't want that. So I just kind of ease up on it. I keep kind of working it, bending it up. And if you notice, it's starting to come away. And you just kind of keep doing that until you get it lifted up very carefully. Very, very carefully. You try to pull on it and it won't go. Give it a little bit more heat. Move the lighter. Move it. You don't want to keep it on one spot. Okay? Keep lifting. See how the heat just makes it just kind of pop up? And look, it just pops off like a sticker. That simple. I try to keep a piece of paper here to catch the glass. So now when you look at it, you have a hole there. See your hole? Find a pair of scissors or something where you have, control over like the handle of it. I have so many pairs of these little scissors. These are actually like barber scissors I picked up at the dollar store. And I use some for detail cutting, and then some when they get dull, I just kind of use them for this. So you're going to take your scissors, and this is when it gets serious, guys. You want to gently turn. You can use scissors, you can use an X-Acto knife, you can use anything that you can wedge down in there. And you're basically going to make that hole a little bit wider. Okay? I want to make the hole big enough that I can get in here with my needle nose pliers. And I hope you guys are able to see that. Let me see if I can zoom in just a little bit. Let's see. There we go. Well, a little bit more. There we go. Now you probably got a better picture of it. So you got your hole there. I'm just trying to make it bigger. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to keep wedging it. You're going to hear glass breaking. This is why you want the paper to catch all of that. Just keep wedging it. Keep turning it. When you get your hole big enough, see the hole's a little bit bigger? Just start working it in with your pliers. You're going to hear some cracking. That's glass breaking in there. This is where I tell you to take your time with it because it could pop. I mean, the light bulb could pop in your hands. You don't want that. And I probably should have gloves on, but I don't. So basically what I do is I just start working it. I keep working it. Brandon, I'm recording, son. That would be my child. Okay, let's see. Just keep working it. Keep working it. You're going to start hearing the glass break. Just keep working it. And it's very tedious because I don't try to get in a hurry with it. So you see the glass starting to fall. You're starting to work it in there. Okay, now look at it. See, now we've got a crack. See the little crack on there? That's what we want. We want the crack on there. I'm not giving you guys no justice with this blurriness. But there's a small hairline crack that's there. So you just want to kind of work it really carefully now. Okay, see that? See how it just popped off? Look at my hand. That piece just popped right off of there. Now look at it. Okay, now you're just going to take this side of it and it'll just break right off of there. It just broke right out. Now here comes the tricky part. You think, oh, I'm home free. You're going to take on the inside of this bulb is where the little part is that's in there that lights up whenever it makes contact in the socket. You're going to pull that wire. You want to pull that out. Now you're going to break this, but you have to be careful because this is all attached to the inside here. This is the part that's really tricky. So you're just going to grab a hold of it You're not going to pull with a lot of force. Just kind of break it. See how I just broke it off? Very careful. Very careful. Okay. Now on the inside of that, I get another pair of scissors. And this is where you want to be careful because you're trying to break loose everything on the inside without it shattering the inside of the globe part of your bulb. If you could see inside here, see where my scissors are? Like look right here. See, I'm just trying to bust all that up in there without breaking the light bulb. You're just going to turn your scissors and it will release it. And then look, everything just comes out. See, everything's out on the paper. But now if you look on the inside of it, it's still attached to the coil here, okay? There's two ways you can do that. You can try to separate the coil from the bulb, and sometimes they'll come loose. I don't recommend that. I just keep working the scissors on the inside, and I just gently turn until I make a puncture in the glass. Because it will finally give. It's pretty thin on the inside. So I just keep working it. I want to break it. You hear the glass breaking? I just broke it. You want all of that to come out. All of this is coming out now. Okay? You still want to be extra careful and very slow. There's no point in getting in a hurry. You know what I mean? I mean, this video is a little bit lengthier because I'm trying to show you guys step by step. But you don't have to do it in no time at all. You take your time with it, especially the first ones. So you just keep working it. You just keep using your pliers and switching back and forth between the pliers, scissors, whichever you want to do. These pliers about drive me crazy. Lord have mercy. I need to get some tape and retape that. So I just keep working it. And I keep kind of scratching along the edge of the aluminum. I don't hit the glass, because if you hit the glass, you're going to crack the bulb. We don't want to crack the bulb. We want to try to keep the bulb whole. In the past, I have cracked it. I just patch over that with some paint, and I just go on. See, this is kind of loose, but I don't want that to come off. I want to keep that attached. So just keep breaking very slowly. Get your scissors back. If you could make a puncture here with this flint that's on the inside of it, because it's not even attached but anything but the wire. The wire is kind of what's aggravating. So just keep going with it. You guys, I'm so out of frame. I'm sorry. I just want to keep breaking it, keep moving it. The wire will eventually give because it's just attached in there and we want to get it out. You could actually try to grab a hold of the glass with the pliers and pull it through like that. But it's actually that piece of wire in there that's holding it. So, you know, you just want to keep trying to pull that through. I got a piece of the wire broke loose. You want to keep all your stuff on paper so you can just fold the paper up. It could be a pain. You know, that's where patience comes in. Sometimes I don't have any patience. So just keep on keeping on. And you will eventually break it loose. If you could get the wire is what's attaching the flint to the glass. That piece of wire, I guess they call that a flint. I don't know. You just want to pull. You just keep pulling it. But you got to do it carefully, because you could bust the whole light bulb. See, now that's the wire I'm talking about. See it on there? Come on out, you stubborn thing. This is where you want to keep your hands to the back of the bulb. And you want to just tug it. You just want to turn it just a little bit. You don't want to break your bulb. And look, there's your piece of stuff that was stuck inside the bulb. Dump it out. Okay. Now, there's still on the inside of this bulb some broken glass that's on the edges of it there. You want to get rid of that. Take your pliers or your scissors or your X-Acto knife or whatever and just kind of keep twisting it around, and it will break it off in there. Just keep twisting it. You don't want that in there. If you do it the wrong way, you could break the bulb. So just keep going with it. Keep it away from your face too. When you're doing it, don't turn it up towards you. Turn it down, because that glass can pop out. It hit you in the eyeball. Is where I tell you to put your glasses on. Keep scraping, keep scraping, keep scraping. So I'm going to keep working this. The only other step to do with this after that is to get you some hot soapy water, fill it up, and then shake it. And all of this powder on the inside of this will go away, and you'll end up with a clear light bulb. So that's pretty much it, other than working the rest of that glass out of there. This is the end of part 1. When we get into part 2, I'll show you guys how to fill it and then add your handle to it and then decorate the outside of it. So I'm going to try to add this video under the next playlist. So I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully in a few minutes. And if I don't see you, thanks for watching, and it'll be on the playlist, and you'll be able to watch it when you have more time. So I wasn't expecting it to take me 16 minutes to do it, but, you know, anyway. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.